5 more on the board as Calvin Nell punches it through for the try, and that was just too big of an opening to turn down.
And for Navy, just too much to handle from life today, but good on them for getting to this far. Farthest they've ever been in this CRC championship.
Full time, yeah, just make it through, yeah.
So the final score as the conversion comes, and it does go through. It is complete. Life is on to the championship. They beat Navy 43-7. So we take a look at our brackets, and it shakes down like this. The Cal Golden Bears will take on the Running Eagles of Life University out of Marietta, Georgia for the 2013 championship trophy. But we've still got the plate final to take care of. Great rugby still going down here inside the locker room of the Fighting Irish. They've got one more game to play against the Blue Hens of Delaware, a growing but strong rugby program. The Fighting Blue Hens of Delaware working to show that they belong on the national scene of Rugby Sevens.
We don't get a whole lot of respect, and a lot of teams think we're here just because we're in the local area. We're going to come out and prove otherwise.
We've worked together as a group, the camaraderie, and we've gelled together pretty well, and this is something that we've been working towards, and we really want this pretty badly, especially since last year we feel like we should have had it.
The Reaper. It's as unforgiving as the summer heat and preys on the unprepared. Don't let overheating kill your engine. Be prepared with Prestone's patented anti-corrosion coolant formula. Cheat the death of your car. Prestone it.
With the new Subway $4 lunch, you so got it made. Tons of fully loaded 6-inch subs and 21-ounce drinks to choose from. Just $4 all day, every day.
Subs made just the way I say. I got it made.
Yep, the spicy Italians included, the meatball marinara, the egg and cheese omelet, and many more. And it's always made exactly the way you say. You so got it made. Hurry in today for the new Subway $4 lunch.
At Subway.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo!
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy.
Yeah!
Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Klondike's 5 seconds to glory. Paul versus the dreaded Death Circle.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Just months out of retirement, Gary Stevens rides Oxbow towards another victory in the final chapter of the Triple Crown. Coverage begins Friday at 4 on the NBC Sports Network, leading up to the Belmont Stakes Saturday at 5 on NBC.
Formula One, the Canadian Grand Prix, next Sunday at 2 on NBC.
Back in Philadelphia, where the players were treated to Subway breakfast sandwiches this morning before the matches began. And you know it's avocado season at Subway restaurants, so you can enjoy rich, super smooth avocado on all your favorites any time of the day. And Dartmouth taking full advantage of it.
$5 foot long.
Dartmouth fed well, but they would go out as the two-time defending champions in the quarterfinals, and this was Gavin Hickey, the new coach, in the locker room afterwards. And Brian, this is just a tough scene for him.
He's got nothing to hang his head about. Those guys had a great tournament, a good start for the new coach.
So this will be the plate final. Delaware, the Blue Hens, just down the road from Newark, Delaware, taking on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Both teams on the pitch as we check in on the field with Marty Snyder.
David Fee is the head coach of Notre Dame. If you guys are going to win the play, David, what do you have to do?
Well, we got to keep possession. I think we got to move the ball around a little bit. When we play to our pattern, we're pretty good, and hopefully if a little pressure comes our way, we can handle it.
He said the theme in the locker room was win it for the seniors. 10 of the 12 Notre Dame players, Todd, are seniors. This is their final match.
Question about it, a great squad. Sean O'Leary, the 15s coach at South Bend, and Notre Dame coming out of Pool D with Northeastern, Penn State, and NC State. Delaware started out this tournament so strong for Biddy Boyle, the head coach. They beat Florida 34-0. After Florida got a little chippy on the internet, that social media, it'll come back and get you. And the Blue Hens opened up a can on the Gators.
They sure did. They showed what they're capable of, and they're going to have their hands full with this Notre Dame side.
So the Blue Hens in the black and blue, Notre Dame in the green and white, and this is the plate final. Still to come, the championship final between the Cal Bears and Life University, and a break right up the gut.
Great speed. Ryan Robinson tracks down Jimmy Kowalski, had a great line break, but didn't have the speed to finish.
We talk about just getting to Sunday, the third day of the tournament. This is Kowalski once again going up the middle, dumping it off, fancy pass, and it goes awry over to the Fighting Irish.
A great idea.
Take it right away.
Defense set up well for Notre Dame.
This is Gary, back to Vanoy, and he is just thrown to the turf.
Great job by Dominic Casoro.
Does not take the lucky bounce.
Playing the man.
Penalty against Delaware. Playing the man without the ball, that's a no-no. It's going to be a quick tap or a tap penalty.
Head coach Biddy Boyle, William Biddy Boyle looking on.
Looks like they're actually going to go into touch with this one. Boot it down, get some territory. Try to win this ball in the line out. As you see coming in from the corner is David Harrington, way off the right side wing, and he's going to participate in this line out.
So here's the line out. Another way to restart the game, kind of like an inbounds pass. Ball has to travel right down the center of the tunnel that they'll form. Both teams equally can contest this thing.
Great job by number 12, Tom Hickey, to get a hand on that ball and tap it back. Good skills in the air. Ryan Robinson on the wing for the Irish.
Roll down. Roll 4.
Harrington trying to find space. Oh, unloads it just off the fingertips of number 6, Zach Plants.
David Harrington dragged down, trying to get it there. Maybe a little too much heat on that pass.
Good job by Harrington. Watch how he keeps the ball available. He stretches it through the gap, unloads it. Ooh, I think Plants needs to come up with that ball. This is final time.
So a knock on once again is when a player obviously fumbles the ball forward, and here's our scrum.
Crouch, touch, set, bind.
Leah Berard, the referee.
Now release.
St. Paul, Minnesota. She's a good one.
Loss forward, green. Scrum advantage, black. Vantage over.
And Leah may be one of the best athletes on that field. Running, giving the commands, and staying with the action.
She says when she's not working rugby matches, her other job is she goes out and she runs other people's dogs. It's how she stays in shape for the game.
And she will be heading to the World Cup over in Russia, participating in that as an official.
She will, and she's really excited about it. I talked to her yesterday. She's really become one of the standard bearers for refereeing, not just for men, for women though, for men as well.
Back up a step, please. Back up a step. Thank you.
That's fine. Rock.
Still to come, the championship between Life University out of Marietta, Georgia, and the Cal Golden Bears for the title this year. This is our plate final between Notre Dame and Delaware. No score so far as we go under 3 minutes here in Rugby Sevens.
Notre Dame playing some in-your-face defense, causes a turnover there, and they're going to get the ball back. deep inside Delaware territory. Third game on the day for both of these teams. So hard
Lines up right away, Black.
to get the legs
Crouch.
to move
Touch.
the way they used to on the
Set.
first day.
It's in. Back two. Thank you.
A lot of desire, a lot of heart out there on the field.
Low.
Passing might not be as crisp today on day number 3 as it was on day number 1, but these guys are used to this. This is what it's all about. You go to a tournament, you know your third day legs aren't going to be the same. Harrington with the ball.
Forward.
Dishes it away.
Okay.
Notre Dame manages to hold on to that ball somehow. Zach Plants looks for space. Really working the tight spaces here. Byron Henry. Little grubber.
Tries to kick it on. Ruck is formed. Now Delaware deep in their own territory trying to do something with this. This is be careful time.
Release. Stay. No.
That's a great counter up there by Tom Hickey.
Black.
Go on, you gotta be kidding me. Here we go, here we go.
That's about as terse as you'll hear a player say anything to an official.
I tell you what, she just admonishes Jimmy Kowalski there. If he doesn't close his mouth, he's going to get a penalty. Oh, Henry stood up at the line. What a stick.
But they can't keep big number 10, Ryan Robinson, out at 6'3", 220. First try of the match for Notre Dame.
Oh, Henry just stood up. Great job, though. Presence of mind. Look, in rugby, you're going to get hit. You're going to get knocked around. You got to keep your composure while you're getting decked. That's what Henry does. He looks for his teammate, throws it back, manages to get into Ryan Robinson's hands, and he's got space in the corner because everybody was focusing on Byron Henry.
So the third try of the tournament for Ryan Robinson, the senior out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is a senior leader of this Irish squad. As Marty reported, the Irish trying to get this done for their seniors, sending them out with a victory here to wrap up the season. That is sans pads. On the restart, Delaware now trying to answer back with 10 seconds to go. The clock will go to 0, and then our official will take over the game. It will not end when the clock goes to 0. Now Notre Dame in a great position to tack on 5 more.
Knock on by Delaware. Notre Dame gets to play this one. Pissarro bundled into touch. That'll end it.
And it goes into touch, so the first half of the plate final is complete. 5-0, Notre Dame on top of Delaware, and all these players say it's just a game we love.
I know, but you don't have to talk.
It's everything. It's the smell of the grass, it's the guys, it's your teammates.
There's just a unique chemistry, a unique bond between the guys.
You go out on a pitch and you hate that guy, but in the end, like, everybody's just friends and you're all trying to have a good time.
I love getting up every morning and training.
The nonstop action, the adrenaline pumping, the physicality.
You have your friends, you have your best friends, and then you have your rugby boys.
Ortho Crime Files, gross misconduct. Disturbing the pantry. A house under siege. Homeowner calls in the big guns. Say hello to Home Defense Max with a one-touch continuous spray wand. Kills bugs inside and prevents new ones for up to a year. Guaranteed. Nothing to see here, people. Ortho Home Defense Max. Get order, get Ortho.
The Reaper. It's as unforgiving as the summer heat and preys on the unprepared. Don't let overheating kill your engine. Be prepared with Prestone's patented anti-corrosion coolant formula. Cheat the death of your car. Prestone it.
Klondike's 5 seconds to glory. Jim versus Baby Talk.
I'm your little hamsty.
Climb in my pocket, little hamsty wamsty.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Choose Kutztown University.
A drop kick is used to restart the game. You want to kick the ball 10 meters so that your own team can recover the ball.
Oh, that's you, Cam, bro?
Yes, Cam. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, Jake. Pull it back. Pull it back, Jake. Yeah. Yeah, come on.
And you are looking live at Life as they prepare for the championship final against the California Golden Bears. Our thanks to all the teams for participating in those instructional videos, giving us a chance to educate you on the game of rugby sevens. And just moments ago, Notre Dame during their halftime speech.
Fellas, we're 7 minutes away from hardware. 7 minutes away from hardware.
7 minutes away from this!
Guys,
12!
Step on the field. Hey, we have
7 minutes away, brother. Blow it out.
All right. Ready?
David Fee, the head coach of the Sevens for Notre Dame, and the Fighting Irish trying to get it done for the seniors, 7 minutes away from winning the plate final as they have the lead 5-0 over a very talented Delaware squad.
Great start for Delaware. Getting the ball on that restart. Kowalski looking to do it on his own.
Tackler, no hand. Penalty advantage, Black. Hold. Green.
Penalty
Release.
coming here. Kowalski will take the tap. Looking for space.
Dangerous man with the ball. Kowalski dumps it off to Vanoy. Thomas going for the corner and a try for the Blue Hens. So Biddy Boyle's squad wastes little time getting on the board here in the second half.
Watch Glenn Thomas, a lot of speed. 6'3", 210, but can motor. Played for the high school All-Americans. He was a collegiate All-American. Played for the Eagles under-20 team that won the Junior World Trophy last year in Salt Lake City.
Thomas's third try of the tournament. This conversion is going to be huge as Jimmy Kowalski will line it up.
10 seconds.
And the two-point conversion goes awry, so we remain locked up at 5, and we check in on the field with Marty Snyder.
Well, clearly Delaware playing inspired, and I think I found the reason. The director of rugby, Bjorn Haglund, he is dressed like this for all their matches here in Philadelphia. He told me I'm from Scotland, so at least I'm not wearing a kilt, but he dressed up. I asked him why he dressed up like this. He said, to inspire my guys. Clearly, I had helped him out a little bit.
Kind of wish he'd worn the kilt.
5-all with 5 minutes to play here in Philadelphia. Delaware and Notre Dame locked up here in the plate final. Remember, still to come live here on NBC, you'll see the championship between the Cal Golden Bears and Life University out of Marietta, Georgia, the Running Eagles. A rugby powerhouse as David Harrington is taken down to the pitch, and now Notre Dame trying to answer back after Delaware came out so strong this kick on. There's no one there to run on for Byron Henry.
Too much on the boot. Harrington does a great job keeping that ball in bounds, but Dominic Corsero just nudges it too far. That ball needs to be pulled back so that it can be used. Sometimes the best teams have the most composure, and they're not afraid to go backwards. Ship that ball, start retreating a little bit, let everybody realign.
Yes. Green 11. Green 11.
And they're going to sub out David Harrington, the senior. One of the seniors on Notre Dame comes from a family of 12 children. His dad, Dan, one of his brothers is here. His other brother is going to be playing for Cal. So his dad gets to see two boys play for the price of one.
Well, that's a heartbreak way to go out of the game. Probably a little bit of an injury. Last game for David Harrington for Notre Dame. Dangerous. It looked like
kicking in there.
Another 10, guys. Leave the ball, please. Right here.
So Brad Harrington and the Cal Bears will face off against Life. There's his brother David. And that's a young man who's pretty much given everything to this program over the course of the last 4 years. So here comes Delaware with the ball. Sloppy pass there, all tied up at 5, coming up under 3:25 to go.
A little bit lucky there for Delaware. The pass not handled, but went backwards.
Quick restart on the infraction.
Yeah, Notre Dame player on the wrong side of that ruck. There's Thomas. He's going to do it all by himself.
Nice dish off. Brian Gary there. 2 Fighting Irish players will get him down to the ground and into touch.
Yes.
And there are the Golden Bears of Cal. They take on Life for the championship. This is something they've come so close to the last 4 years in the CRC, and now they're knocking on the door, but it is not going to be easy. For those of you who follow sports, you think, oh, well, Cal, who's this Life squad? Tell the folks at home just how good Life is.
Life University is definitely the class of this tournament alongside Cal. 2 teams that really kind of destined to meet from the very beginning of this tournament. Loaded on both sides with talent.
Kicked into touch. And we'll have another line out.
It's set.
Benny Boyle, the head coach for the Delaware Blue Hens, his other job, he's an ice cream broker. There's no way those sprinkles get to Dairy Queen on their own. This is the man that's in charge of getting that stuff and take care of.
Somebody's got to sample it all, too.
Someone's got to do
quality control.
2.
Kind of a tricky line, but not thrown far enough. Stolen by Hickey, number 12 from Notre Dame.
Great opportunity now for the Irish. Penberthy dishing it back. Mitchell, room to run on the outside. Ryan Robinson.
Great open field tackle by Jimmy Kowalski. Penalties going against Notre Dame for playing the ball on the ground, and Kowalski might have just made a game-saving tackle.
Here it is one more time.
How bad do you want it? Watch Jimmy work.
Really tight.
But a mistake trying to get that ball into touch. Gives it right back to Notre Dame.
Back.
So they'll work the other side, switching the field. Notre Dame now, no numbers on the outside. Pitch it back. Irish being very patient with the ball.
Space on the outside. Ryan Robinson, he's got some room.
Robinson cuts inside out, stays on his feet, and the Irish will get another try.
What's up first? 1 minute. Hey, we kick deep.
And this should be an easy conversion attempt, which will give a 7-point lead to Notre Dame. 4th try for Robinson.
Well, Notre Dame should have never had this ball because Delaware misses the kick into touch on the penalty. Gives it back to Notre Dame instead, but Ryan Robinson, a great job finishing, and how do you miss that conversion? That might be crucial. 52 seconds left. Delaware is going to get another chance. They're only down by 5 points.
So Robinson puts the 5 on. You heard head coach David Fee say kick it deep, and this is a 2-point conversion. Not so much. So a little bit tricky here now. Plenty of time for Delaware. Remember, a try worth 5 points, a conversion worth 2.
Joey Hughes checks into the game. We saw him in the last game scoring a try. He's got some pace. Out comes.
The big Steve
Looks like
Sanchez.
Stevie Sanchez.
So they go deep, make them cover the real estate. Here comes Delaware. Be very careful with this one.
Oh, great play.
What a move!
Ben Thomas on the move. 1 man to beat.
Thomas into territory of Notre Dame. Still plenty of time.
No hand!
Delaware quick on the reset.
They got to get there, though. Numbers there.
Green, 7, inside.
Side entry against Notre Dame. Delaware still with a chance. 6 seconds on the clock. They got to score.
Van Ooy right in the middle. Good passing by the Blue Hens. Holding on to it. Thomas ducks it down.
What a finish. What a finish for Thomas. And it's right between the sticks. This is a sand wedge. Shouldn't be any problem for Kowalski.
This is going to be for the win.
Nails it. Broken hearts in South Bend.
A lot of folks thought that Delaware was here just because of proximity. This is all heart.
Well, great no-look inside pass to Benoit, and then Kowalski, of course he's going to be part of it, but Thomas, he's the one you want to finish, finds his way to the line.
Look at this pass. Stiff arm. 1, 2, 3, Fighting Irish. Glenn Thomas, the sophomore from Wilmington, Delaware, puts it across. And now Biddy Boyle can celebrate. So it's a final. Delaware getting past Notre Dame for the plate final. On the final play, they put it through the 2-point conversion, and the Blue Hens are winners. One more game to go. It'll be Cal and